Welcome everyone to another episode of the Madden 23 Houston Texans franchise mode series. This is the second episode, so obviously if you did not see the first episode, go back and watch it now before you watch this one. But in this episode, we're starting our second season in charge, and we have to obviously look at the team and evaluate what we need. So obviously, Davis Mills at QB, that's a lock, not going to change that. Running back room, needs some depth, but Pierce starter easily. Receiving room, just need to make some cuts. O-line's looking pretty good as well. Tight ends, nothing too special, but don't really need them to be all that special in the offense. Need a fullback as well. Defensively, if we move Desmond King to that other corner, to the strong safety position, we are severely lacking in depth, so probably sign a couple of them. Linebacker room staying the same. Maybe another D tackle, maybe a new left end. And special teams wise, don't want to change a thing. So joining the team is it was a Steelers draft pick. I don't remember where else he bounced around, but Artie Burns for $1.95 million. Also will be Isaac Yadam for $1.95 million as well. Kari Blasingame joining us as a fullback, 73 overall, $2.15 million. That's a pretty good deal. And running back room depth will be Nathan Cottrell. This season, we're going to aim for 7 wins. I think that we can. We got obviously major upgrades through the draft and through free agency. And we got 4 wins last year, so let's just go aim for 7 wins this year. And now, starting off the regular season will be a game against the Buccaneers, who, if you remember, last episode, we traded the second overall pick to them for some picks in the future drafts. Well, they went on to select like the stud quarterback of the draft because Tom Brady retired, so they just brought in this new guy. Hopefully this does not go and bite us in the butt. Here are the highlights.
How long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about
Mills hit and he loses the ball. And his guys are going to take some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020?
Godwin's got it. Touchdown, 7 yards. Mills going to try and hurry the offense here up to the line. Throwing again on second down. Mills. And he fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stage goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Zerline's kick is up and through. And that will be, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake. Matlock. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
Throw the football. High percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Kari Blasingame. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have moved 6 DBs on third. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans have...
So we barely ended up winning this game. It looked really, really sketchy in that first half, but obviously second half, went ahead and came through with a victory. Davis Mills, pretty average game. I mean, a little bit better than average, I'd say, but 17 for 24, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. I mean, it's whatever at this point, really. Damian Pierce, 7 carries for 25 yards. Nazir Wilson, really proving himself as not an every down receiver, but when he's brought in, is someone you want to go after because how quick and how his size. Obviously, we're able to get a touchdown with him. Odell in his first game, 2 catches for 59 yards. Another rookie, Oliver, 1 catch for 40 yards. That is good as well. And fullback got a receiving touchdown. Petre led the team in tackles with 6. 2 sacks for Desmond King, also a sack for Greenard. Derek Stingley Jr. 2 interceptions, but Madden just totally glitched and he had negative 102 interception return yards. Don't know how that worked. Thomas also got a pick. Fairbairn perfect from extra points. And I've made a trade that I honestly don't understand why it was made. So we're giving up Laramie Tunzel, but we're bringing in Marquise Brown, Isaiah Simmons, and Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. I don't understand why they made this trade. Tunzel's contract is running out, so I put him on the trade block. Obviously, get him, but Marquise Brown, I think his contract is also up, but cheap negotiation there. He's not one of the best at his position. Isaiah Simmons, amazing middle linebacker who's going to end up being my user. I think his contract is going to be up soon, but that's cheap replacement. He's not that great. And then just the third receiver, I don't know why, but I think I totally completely fleeced the Cardinals on this one. And also couldn't come at a better time because Nazir Wilson tore his ACL partially. He's out for 7 weeks. I've also made another trade because people say Madden isn't realistic. Odell loves to complain on these games. Oh my. He's a second receiver on this team. I'm not even playing the games he's complaining about the lack of him getting the ball when we are a pass-first offense. Offensively, rush-wise, we're the worst team in the league. Passing yards, we're the 12th best. We're spreading the ball around. Maybe you're just not good enough. So, trading him away to the Broncos, but we're bringing in Cortland Sutton, younger replacement who should be very good, as well as Michael Ojemudia, 77 overall, just get some extra cornerback depth, and a 7th round draft pick in 2025. I don't understand, but I think yet another amazing trade on my part. Jonathan Hamlin's development trait has been revealed, and that is Superstar, which is obviously amazing since Tunzel's gone, so we can bring him in. That's another reason why I felt very confident getting rid of Tunzel. And halfway through the season, we're 4-5. We're 2 games behind the Colts, who are first place in our division, so there's a little bit of hope this year. But tough news, Kenyon Green fractured his foot. He's out for the rest of the season. Same goes for Brevin Jordan. And now it is time for the Week 17 game against our division rivals, the Tennessee Titans. Obviously, we're not going to make the playoffs, but we win this game, we win the next game. That makes it 7 wins. We met our season goal. Hopefully we can get there. Here are the highlights.
Off play action, Tannehill. It's caught by Hooper. 20, 10, 5, touchdown Titans. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, Wilson. Oh, what a juke into space. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Texans. That's a great response. You get
big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And got his man. To the air again, Tannehill. And it's a Titans touchdown. Mills to the air again. This is caught. Touchdown. Corey Blasingame from 3 yards out. And the Texans. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Houston. Cortland Sutton as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. And he'll take this one in. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And they finally put it into this return. Here's Mills. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. operating from the gun.
So we ended up winning the game, and with quite some conviction, 49-14, almost double the amount of yards that they had, almost 5 times as many rushing yards. We just mopped the floor with them. We beat them in every offensive statistical category. We were just amazing. Davis Mills obviously played quite good, 13 for 14, 259 yards and 4 touchdowns. Townsend also got in late in the game. He went 2 for 2 and a touchdown. Pierce, 6 carries for 52 yards. Morrison, 4 for 47. Cooks, 1 for 15 and a touchdown. And Cortland Sutton had an amazing game. 3 catches, 110 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brown was also good for 4 for 75. Marquise Brown, 1 for 40. But Brandon Cooks, 3 catches, 36 yards, touchdown. Morrison, 2 for 9 and a touchdown. And Blasingame, 1 for 3 and a touchdown. Nelson and Simmons led the team in tackles with 4. Kruger Hill had the most sacks on the team with 2, while Collins and Aquano had 1, and Petre had the lone interception. And now it is time to face off against the Jacksonville Jaguars and have a chance to not finish last in our division, something that I really hope can happen. Here are the highlights.
Noon. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dameon Pierce with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first.
This week, he got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Once again, it's Connor. And this time, he is in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mills. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Mills now. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown.
Level of grounding. Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious doorways called as penalties.
And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Jaguar. 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, it's Mills. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession from the 45 on 2nd down. Lawrence into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he'll get it. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Forced out to his left. Touchdown, Texans. And they'll go right back to Pierce. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he's able to get it back to the 41 yards on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
So they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Right there, Chenault for the Jacks. Up on 2nd down, if they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Once more, it's Pierce. And he gets in.
So we would end up losing this. No, just kidding, we won. Doubled the score of them, 42-21. It was a little bit close, but defense wins you those games. Davis Mills, not so good. But we won, so that's all I can ask for. Pierce rushing the ball was very proficient. Obviously, going to feed Cooks, going to feed Hollywood Brown. Sutton's going to get a catch or 2 here and there, and obviously tight end Brown's going to get some catches. But Isaiah Simmons he's looking like an absolute steal. 12 tackles total. I mean, he was everywhere. D-line, our edge rushers in Aquano and Greenard, both picking up some sacks. Desmond King and Isaiah Simmons getting some interceptions. Fairbairn perfect from extra points. and we don't finish in the basement of the division for the first time this entire series. 7-10 records, not too shabby. We're the 22nd best team, so we have a decent enough draft pick, but it's not going to be that great. But Cowboys went on to win the Super Bowl. Desmond Ridder won the MVP, which is, I don't get, but Offensive Rookie of the Year is the Braxton Matlock, the guy who was taken with the 7th pick by the Buccaneers, who he traded away. And obviously, Cooper Kupp, Offensive Player of the Year, Darnold, Defensive Player of the Year. And joining the team from free agents, Matthew Ioannidis. I mean, he's a very solid D tackle. He's not an Aaron Donald. He's not going to be all that special, but bringing a player of his caliber is obviously going to help. And obviously, the draft is going to help us even more. First pick, Keenan Upshaw, tight end. 6'2", 235 pounds, 88 acceleration, 89 speed. Going to be a stud. Taj Overstreet, some offensive tackle depth. 85 acceleration at a tackle position. So, he's going to be very useful in the screenplays. Zay Parker joining the team from Boise State. He's got hidden. He's a D end as well. Pretty quick, very good strength. Tyler Stroud, another tight end, 90 acceleration. He's from Oregon. What do you expect? That's what they do. Derek Rankin, good D tackle, just need a little bit of depth at that position. Dakota Williams, hidden development trait, free safety, 89 speed, 90 acceleration. 86 jumping, 87 agility, 76 strength. From Notre Dame, you know he's going to be good. And Michael Stockton, center from Florida State, hidden development trait. Nothing too special about him physically, but hidden development trait that's obviously going to propel him. Marquand Waters, D tackle, nothing too special about him. Taj Hodges, pass coverage, outside linebacker. Ideally, if we ever have any sets with two sub linebackers, it will be him and Isaiah Simmons. He's extremely quick and he's very agile as well. Justin Schillinger, fullback, just a pretty good all-around utility fullback. Austin Alden from University of Ohio, corner, hidden development trait. He's very, very quick. 96 jumping. He's going to win every jump ball. Plus, he's already 6'1". Mike Carr, left guard, nothing too special about him. But Sebastian James, the kicker, 88 kick power. That obviously is amazing. From Alabama, of course, he is hidden development trait. Nate Hayes, good left tackle. Damian Bigby, good running back, very quick. So yeah, I mean, Upshaw, 74 overall. That was an absolutely amazing pick. Overstreet, 74 overall, good pick. Parker, amazing pick. Stroud, very good pick. Rankin, good pick. Williams, good pick. So, I mean, we killed it in the first round. Second round was very good as well, along with Stockton. Third round, not horrible, but still pretty good with Waters and Hodges. But fourth round, we got a fullback because I'm thinking about going back to using a little bit more fullback. And obviously, Alden is a very good pick. Fifth round, not that great, but seventh round, got a kicker and some depth. And, I mean, this is how the team is looking now. We are really starting to come together as an offense. I mean, 3 receivers over 87. Davis Mills is 82 overall. Pierce is an 80 overall. O-line is all over 75 overall with players continuing to improve. 77 overall tight end. Backups are both 74 overall. I mean, defensively, safeties, we have that all figured out. Corners, pretty good. D-line, got some massive improvements. And Hodges eventually probably going to start over Gruger Hill next season. So linebacking room looks very solid. And obviously, we got our brand new franchise kicker, so that helps as well. And that's it for today's episode. A very, very positive ending to what started off a little rough. You know, we weren't looking too hot, but really ended on a high note. Things are looking really good. And I hope that you guys have really enjoyed watching. If you guys did not watch the first episode, go watch it now. But if you just want more Madden content, check out the links below in the description. And I'll see you all in the next video.